Hi YouTube, welcome back to the Seance of Lake Manor. We are on day 2. We are not very far into this game, but there are mysteries to be solved, and so we must solve them, and we will now be getting into it. The Trail Hypothesis. I've forgotten how to play this game. It's been 1 week and I've forgotten all of the mechanics. Meanwhile, Angela has finished 4 playthroughs of this game. Oh, okay. Miss Dean was stalked through the hedge maze by a shadowy figure while a third party watched. Consider. That doesn't make any sense. Brought to the hedge maze. Okay, that's it.
Something guided Miss Dean through the grounds.
That definitely happens.
Though I'm not yet sure to where. The whole time they were being watched by the culprit. Can I learn anything useful about the culprit from this?
The boot prints belonged to
The extra
them.
prints in the hedge maze must belong to the culprit. So now I know they wear a medium-sized boot. I have picked up another fact about the culprit.
What a great start.
I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result.
Somebody
not,
had small feet.
What investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
One of the rooms we went in had small feet, I remember. What was that thing that led Miss Dean through the maze? Was it another ghost or something else? Maybe the staff have heard of it or seen it before. Maybe some of the guests might know. Okay. Can I talk to you about it?
More questions?
Did I ask you about the dreams? I think I did. Evidence, people, documents, observation. Do you know where Miss Dean's room was? She was... No, wait. I thought... I can't remember. Funny. I went there to get something back, but now I cannot recall where it is. Odd. Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday? Yes. Darcy taught me how to play. This is how bored I was. Did many attend? Aside from Darcy and I, were the Callahans, Quinn, Lau, Coventry, and this man who owns the place, Blake. Okay. Okay, I think that's all.
Oh, if you see that lazy porter, tell him I want my telegram.
Okay. We haven't been to the library yet. Shocking. Beautiful. Certain topics can be researched in the library to uncover further information. Key research topics will always be found on the research desk. The bookshelves can be used to gain supplementary information. Topics can be learned from other characters, evidence, and other research topics. Gorgeous. Support your local libraries. Religion. Oh. A research desk. This will be useful if I want to look anything up. Blake history. Blake history. Oh! Miss Quinn. Analyze. Scars. Brooch. A pin.
If you'd hold a moment, I'm just looking for something.
Are you all right, miss?
Fine. Just looking for a book. I know I had it just a few days ago, but now it's nowhere to be found. Without it, damn it! I'm at a dead end.
Shoot, she is
Would
distraught.
you tell me if you see it? It's a book on local land records from late last century. It has to be around here somewhere, unless another guest has taken it.
Did we see that?
I'll see what I can do.
I think that I've seen that.
What? Listen, sir.
Okay, I can't talk to her until I find the book. Maps, Irish folklore, spiritualism, Irish mythology, world mythology, geography, archaeology. Oh, cigar burn. Psychology, sciences, medicine, flora and fauna, world history, Irish history, Blake history. Okay. Let's see if I can find this book. I feel like it's somewhere that I've already been because I vaguely remember seeing that in somebody's room. I just wish that I could remember the people's rooms. I think room 19 was one that I can go in. I should have listened to the door. Okay, I didn't think it was in hers, but I figured I'd go ahead and look. Who did I... Where did I see that? That's gonna drive me crazy. Mr. O'Finn's room. Mr. Coventry's room. Can I go in? Have I been in here before? I don't recognize this one. Oh, I have. Totally have. Because I remember that mirror breaking and it scared me to death. Oh. Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Okay, not in here. Not in here. Drawing room. Have I been in here? Oh!
Welcome, all of you, to my home. I am Jonathan Blake, the Marquess of Doon, Lord of this manor, and all the land that can be seen from it. I've been asked to speak with you about the house and its history, which dates back to 1652.
We can stay and listen.
My ancestor, Edward Blake, was granted this land in the winter of 1651. The following summer, work began on the castle that, in turn, became this manor. The building has been expanded many times over since then, and you would be hard-pressed to tell the original building and the additions apart. But the main compound is roughly expanded to 5 times its original size. This is not counting the basement, which was added in the late 1700s.
Okay.
Of course, the Great Famine was hard on much of Ireland, and we were no exception. Those were hard years on the land and our family. My father sold much of the estate and made some daring investments across Europe. They did not pay off. And so, when I was of age and title, I turned the manor into a hotel. What remains of the land is still farmed or forested, of course. You, sir, a question.
Thank you, Marquess. Not to turn things gruesome, but is it true, what they say about the walled-up rooms?
Which ones are walled up?
Spending too much time digging around in our library, eh, Mr. Scarrett? Certainly, it is rumored that Percival Blake bricked away 2 young lovers for angering him. Set across from one another, so they could hear each other's final days.
Whoa.
That said, no such chambers were found, nor records of work being done that matched the timing. It is true that a young couple did indeed vanish with no record, but that wasn't uncommon for that era.
I mean, why would he keep a record of something like that, you know?
Thank
Oh.
you, Marquis.
I didn't mean to skip all
tragic
that.
deaths to share?
All death is tragic, Mrs. Darcy. I'm not sure this place has any more tragedy than any other family in this land.
Then why all the ghost stories? I don't think we all gathered here for no reason.
That's perhaps a better question for Miss Mantovani. No more questions? Okay. Let us conclude then. Thank you all for your time. I shall take my leave. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here at Blake Manor.
Okay. Celtic cross. Raw hands. With the subtle but unmistakable smell of a modern doctor's office.
Oh, a new face. You're a little late, but you haven't missed the main event at least.
My name is Declan Ward. Pleased to meet you, Mr.
Doctor, as it happens. Dr. Rory Callahan. Very pleased to meet you too. And yes, before you ask, I am related to Thea Callahan, her nephew and apprentice. So I've taken what she's taught me and improved it through the application of science.
Yeah,
And this weekend,
that is
I'll
true.
improve the value of my approach, once and for all.
Let's ask him about his hands. Forgive me for asking, but are your hands okay? Oh, yes, they are. I work with chemicals, carbolic acid to sterilize wounds and various others to develop pictures. It has left my hands looking worse for wear, though. You're a doctor. Have you noticed, too, that Miss Mantovani seems unwell? You must know I can't discuss my patients' private medical information with just anyone. I keep their files well protected, so don't get any ideas. I won't be a source of gossip about the woman. Someone who knows from experience and still hasn't learned. I hear there was a bridge game the other evening. Did you play? I did. Mrs. Darcy dragged me in on my aunt's suggestion. Mr. Scarrett was meant to play, but he was preoccupied in the library and left them down a player on short notice. Did many attend? Enough for 2 tables. Miss Marbosa, Miss Quinn, Mrs. Lau were there. Marquess Blake joined us too, as did Mr. Coventry. He is handsome. He is a handsome man. That I do not disagree. Strange dreams? You as well? My aunt and I have found we're having overlapping thoughts from our dreams. And such strange symbols, too. Stuff we've not encountered before. But if we both draw the patterns without describing them to one another, they match. Were you walking down a corridor? Sealed doors and improbable windows? I didn't recall anything like that before, but now that you've said it, I do. It's the seance, of course. I always end up there. Or maybe it's the house itself. Either way, it's fascinating, and I intend to find out more. I am sure now that there is a shared dream being experienced here. But what is it trying to convey, and how can I find out? If only there were a way I could revisit and explore the dream itself. Let's see. What about Miss Dean's room? Do you recall which room Miss Dean was staying in? I don't think so. No, if she ever mentioned it, it slipped my mind. Was she in the East Wing? I feel like she wasn't that far from where we are. What an odd thing to forget.
I have to be on my way.
Be
It
well.
is odd. It is odd that none of you can help me. Oh, you're scary. Sorry, but you're scaring me. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. He does not look well. That is an understatement. Sorry, y'all can hear my chickens. I know it. Book of poems.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk. Still, we're safe enough from it.
He only looks
here.
like a skeleton. Of course he's fine.
Where are my manners? I'm Michael Scarrett, over from London. And you mark my words, young man. That's a name everyone will remember by the end of this event.
You don't
Excellent
say.
The pleasure is mine.
Do you happen to know where the cigar burns on the library chair came from? And why would I know that? Has somebody said something? No? Then away with you, sir. Good lord. Girls. I hear you yelling, screaming out there, please. They know they have an audience. They're trying to show off. Do you happen to be a smoker, Mr. Scarrett? Well, a man must be allowed a vice here and there, don't you think? Were you at the bridge game on Tuesday night? Oh, I don't think so. On Tuesday? No, I was relaxing fireside in the library. Okay, nobody can remember.
Good day, Mrs. Scarrett.
Should the chickens do the chicken command? They should. I'll just bring him in here. I'll teach him how to type. They are already the queen chickens, that's true. We're all just trying to follow in their footsteps. Gardens, bathhouse, and bar. I don't think I've been out here. Oh. Horse.
There you are, love. Good girl.
Cutie. You petted the horse. Finally someone who isn't scary. Horse.
Well, a new guest. You made your way here without my help then?
I did. You be the stable master, I take it.
Right, groundsman too. I trust your trip was a pleasant one.
I've had worse. The roads out here are more robust than back east. Pleased to meet you. What should I call you?
Ah, no, a conversationalist. I wasn't expecting that.
I love his voice.
If I'm spoken to as late about that damn seance. Hunter, sir. Dara Hunter. I'm pleased to meet you too, though I didn't get your name.
It's Declan Ward. You're against the seance, then?
No, not really. I just worry about her getting hurt. Them, you, the guests, I mean. Anyway, Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
Start with this. Have you ever seen a large figure, much larger than a man, roaming the grounds? I have seen it. In the corner of my eye, or sometimes it's just a feeling of being watched. There's something there, sure enough. My guess? It's not a ghost. Maybe the spirit of a giant? Some, good folk, perhaps? Or something more. The old Irish gods once walked these parts, though I don't know much about that. Might the library have something of use? Do you recognize this? That's a key for the bathhouse lockers, isn't it? Best put that back where you found it. This. He's gonna forget. Yeah. So they really can't remember. Washerwoman I could ask him about. When was this, sir? Late last night, when I arrived. Well, that seems unlikely to me, sir. The girls are dedicated, but not that much. Oh, too close to the next hour.
Right.
Is he gone? He is. You're telling me I can't look at that? Oh, I can. Torn piece of newspaper used to stop fresh paint getting on the floor. It is dated Tuesday the 26th, the night Evelyn Dean went missing. The latch is ill-fitted, as if trying and failing to match a previous placement. This hinge is new. There is a new coat of paint on the store that the others lack. Hmm. I needed that for something. Oh, the strange object in the vent. A record kept by the stable master on the horse's health. Looks like a message from a supplier. They are expecting a delivery on Sunday at 9 a.m. Another person has noted it should take them a few hours to move it all into the basement. Okay. Oh.
Oh, hold on. I can't think. I see.
I've got you. Is it a vision?
It's not. Nothing. I can't see any. It's like it wants me to see something, but I can't. Whatever it is.
Should I be concerned?
But there is no portent to be concerned about. Which is, I have no idea, actually.
Well, but I meant, should I be concerned about you, sweetheart? Are you alright?
I don't feel bad. I feel strange. Why can't I see like usual?
Ivy.
Second sight. She presents herself more like a child than an adult.
I don't believe we know each other, do we? Have you just arrived?
Only recently. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
And are you, Mr. Ward? Were you meant to be here, or did something bring you suddenly? Oh, blast. That shouldn't matter. Oh, and now I've forgotten to say my name. Ivy McLeod. I'm sorry. You have me all flustered. I am host to the second sight, you see. I know things. Or at least I should. It feels as if, since coming here, I'm host to nothing anymore. I should have known you were going to be here. And be late. But it's just more proof that something is wrong.
I see. Would you tell me about this ability of yours, miss? Normally I would joke that I knew you were going to ask that, but since coming here it's cloudy. And, well, I feel blinded in a way. But I've put the cart before the horse. You don't even know what it is that I've lost yet. It's passed down by blood through Scottish families. It's not uncommon. A fair few people have the ability, at least a little bit. It just so happens that I'm the only one of my family to have it to any measure, and it came in very strong. The second sight, it gives a person foreknowledge, or just knowledge you couldn't possibly know. I get visions, mostly of things to come. Or I used to. Since arriving here, I've been cut off from it. Surely I should have seen warning of that. And she and Victoria also have had the dream. For all that your visions must show you, you have managed to keep an air of innocence about you. Thank you, sir, though I fear my innocence is nearing its end, not because of the seance, but through the events surrounding it. I begin to suspect that it ties in with my diminishing visions. I want to ask her about Ivy. Oh, she's Ivy. I meant to ask her about the other woman. What's her name? I guess I don't have her in here because I haven't talked to her yet. Okay.
I'll let you be.
Take care.
Take care, Mrs. Lau.
I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
My name's Declan Ward. Miss,
Ah, the man from this morning. The man from room number 4. I am Mrs. Victoria Lau. How do you do?
Mrs. Lau. A pleasure. Another seance attendee.
Indirectly only. I am Miss
I see.
McLeod's chaperone. The event itself is not to my taste. I am here for her.
Why does she need a
and her alone.
chaperone? She needed someone to accompany her for this event, and I wanted to see Ireland. That, and she's my closest friend. I had little reason to turn her down. I have no skill, like Ivy does, but I am interested in being here. I noticed you're wearing a cameo. May I ask who it depicts? Yes, it's of my late husband. While I'm no longer expected to dress in mourning for him, and he would not have wanted me to continue on so anyway, I rather like to keep the cameo. It keeps him close.
That's all, Mrs.
Farewell.
Okay. Vicky. You were who I was talking to, right?
I see you're taking the horse and carriage out.
Aye, well, that's in a delivery. I've got to go chase up on it now. With my luck, we'll be spending tomorrow morning hefting the stuff down to the basement. Right, yeah.
There you are, love.
What is this? A bronze statue of a lady. It is not that old, a few years perhaps. No staying somewhere sketchy on my watch. A dedication to Mary Blake. Okay.
Hello again, sir. Need something?
Can we not have creepy eyeless art for 5 minutes? No. See? Right there. You look tired. Has the event been heavy on you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Both counts. I am tired and this event isn't helping. Do you recognize this key? Is that the key I gave? You shouldn't have that. The bathhouse is closed and the lockers are off limits. Throw that back to reception, yeah? If you need help with something tangible, then I'm your man. This stuff? No.
I'll leave you.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder if we can get into the bathhouse. We could also... Was it in here? I think it was actually in here. What do we have? Invitation?
It's a letter. Crumpled but readable. To Miss Evelyn Dean. We have never met, but I know who you are. What you are. Why does magic come so easily to you? Yet you struggle with reaching your full potential. I know you've been asking this for a long time, and I have the answers. There's a seance being held on October 31st at Blake Manor in Connemara.
31st.
Believe me when I say it will change your life forever. There you can unlock your true potential. Your true destiny. Power is for the deserving, Evelyn. Do you deserve it? It isn't signed.
Can I analyze handwriting?
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
Find Miss Dean's hidden notes. Okay. Someone on the other side. I would like to be able to see like a list of people's rooms. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that right at this moment.
Mrs. Joyce.
Wait. I thought you were in the manager's office.
Do you have the master key for the southeast corridor?
Oh no, Mr. Varley. I only had the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now, one of the guests has lost her key, and I was hoping I could use this to get her back in.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables. He has the northwest corridor locked away in his safe there.
Noted.
I don't suppose Mr. Doyle had it.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
Oh, I forgot he locked the southwest key in the basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter. Do not do it for him. And that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master in one of the unassigned rooms.
What? What in the heavens was he doing in there?
I do not know, but I doubt it was cleaning.
Oh.
When you have time, perhaps you would see if you can find it.
I don't want to know.
And clean up anything he's done.
Oh, Mr. Farley, I've had it up to here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
I appreciate that. I would also appreciate some decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future of this manor. Once this whole business is done, she and the rest of the guests will be moving on. It is only a few days' decency, Mrs. Joyce.
Many doors require a key to open. Keys can be found by exploring. Where to explore is guided by the note you just took. Press 2 to activate your records. Okay. Great.
What do you make of this then, sir?
I was rather hoping you might be able to tell me.
I've not the faintest. But I noticed that it's finally gone down.
Has it now?
Aye, sir. It's been climbing all week, but finally went the other way this morning.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
We know, we know. Stained hands. Dusty clothes. What have you been up to?
Ah, good day. I don't believe we've met. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweler from London. Who might you be?
Declan Ward, sir. Pleased to meet you.
No, very pleased to meet you, I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say that everyone is so very interesting.
Well, I hope not to disappoint.
I'm sure you won't, dear boy. Now, can I help
His
you?
vibes are weird. His vibes are weird. What's going on with that? Your hands. They're stained. Ah, so they are. My apologies. I must admit I took some work with me. Hi, Seller. Welcome in. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. Should have done a better job cleaning up after myself. You have some dust on your suit. So I do. How did that get there? Perhaps the housekeeper is not so fastidious as she should be. She's standing right there. This is a strange one, Mr. Coventry, but I found a dropped locket in the southwest corridor, which I believe you are staying in. Oh, why, that belonged to my dear dead wife. From before we married. Dabney she was. Elaine Dabney. I'm here hoping to speak with her, you see. I'm told something personal can help anchor the ghost. I must have dropped it. Thank you, Mr. Ward.
Good auntie.
Hello. Declan Ward, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything you need, just come right to me.
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce. I'll try not to be a bother.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this damnable seance. Why the Marquess saw fit to risk our immortal souls bringing that Satanism here is beyond me. Why, I've half a mind to... Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Me at 27. I have the impression, Mrs. Joyce, that little gets past you around here. Oh, no more than any housekeeper, sir. We get all sorts of little insights into the guests, you know. Your necklace. At a distance, I assumed it was a resurrectix, but now I see it's a St. Bridget's cross. Yes, sir. All my love to God, Jesus, and Mary, but I have a special place in my heart for St. Bridget. I keep her close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil and from fire, too. Have you ever heard tell of a large, shadowy figure stalking the grounds? What? It's a cruel thing, sir, teasing the poor old housekeeper. Unfortunately, I'm quite serious, Mrs. Joyce. Oh, don't say that. Please, sir, if it's a children's tale you're after, go hang out in the library. I'm not going to tell her about this because I feel like I'm not supposed to. I will be surprised if she doesn't know. Okay,
I'll be off.
Literally everyone forgot. Which is crazy. I hate that squeaky sound. Is this where the southeast corridor key is missing? The northeast corridor key is in one of the unassigned rooms. Closet. Oh. Weird. Northern pass corridor. Water closet. Water closet. Miss Hisham's bedroom. Closet. Mr. Dupre's bedroom. Dr. Callahan's bedroom. Mrs. Callahan's bedroom. Hi, bud. Welcome in. 93% serious. That's perfect. We're gonna need your brain. Gonna need your brain power today. Closet. Big room. A key. A key, a key, a key, a key. Haven't played this one yet. Well, you got a good brain, so I'm sure you'll be of some help if we need it. I hope you're having a good day. Do we think that mirror is gonna break before I leave? We do need some supportive vibes. Can't hear stream, but I'm kind of an expert at this game by now. That's true, Angela. With 4 playthroughs under your belt, I would say so. Meet me in room 7 after your bar shift and steal us some wine. Ooh. Bud. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I'm glad that you and your car are fine. That's rough. Hi, Aaron. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Boy, that's not a good day. I'm not sure that this is Miss Dean's room. Okay, well, we got a new key, which is great. Newspaper from last year. Aw, cute. It was almost way worse, so it was just some slight cosmetic damage. That's good. That is still stressful though, so I am hoping for a peaceful rest of the day. Okay, so I have the northeast corridor key, which I think is where I just was. What other keys? Atrium keys in the supply closet. Supply closet where? What's going on at this time? Lunch starts at 1. So that's almost... Let's do a little reminder for that. I now own a dash cam, so that's cool. What? Supply closet, found it. Where did I leave that damned Bible? Oh. Some symbols that I don't understand quite at this moment. General goods. Key. Stone cross. I hope that's rust and not blood. Entertainment schedule. I think that I've seen all of this. You're right. Mary Blake. Jonathan Blake. What is this? Private. I feel like I shouldn't enter there if it's private. Not that I've, you know, abided by that rule anywhere else, but I feel like I'll get in trouble. Maybe I'll come back. What is this? Bar. Open between the hours of 4 and midnight. Good to know. Did I come from this way? I think so. Stables. East Tower. This goes down to the basement. Barbosas. That's my room. This is Giovanni's room. Where do I want to snoop? Oh! Found it. Creepy deer skull, I know. Lockbox. Ooh, that looks like fun. Howdy turtle, welcome in. I messed this up. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. What the hey? What? I didn't know I could do that. Well, that changes a lot. Wow, that's different. Queen Chicken! Look at you go! Burial record. Journal. Stationery. I'm about to run out of time. Oh, personal items. Travel documents. Medium boot. Oh, scary. Did I open Book of Poetry? Okay. Okay, I think we learned enough in there for now. Let's get back to the dining room. Lobby, drawing room. Library. There's another door to the library, I think, that we can go out of. And I do have something for you.
Listen.
There you go.
I believe I might have the records you're looking for.
Wait, you... Ha! Look at that. You do indeed. Where was it?
Nowhere.
Miss Barbosa had it.
Oh, okay.
How did she get it? Of course. I loaned it to her during tea and then forgot. Too many late nights researching. Speaking of which, on page 78 and... Oh, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, sir. You've helped me a lot. I don't know why you would, but you have. I don't think... I haven't seen you before the incident with the bird, unless I'm wrong.
Rest assured, miss, we haven't met. My name's Declan Ward. I've only arrived recently.
Even then, I could still have missed you if you hadn't come by the library, I mean. Anyhow, I'm pleased to meet you, Mr. Ward. My name is Quarantine Quinn. You can call me Quarantine, and I might now owe you a favor. But for now, thank you sincerely. And do please excuse me, I have work to do.
And it is 1 o'clock. Requires a body of water. I can use the bathtub in the ladies on the probably first floor. Bottle of sherry. Schedule. Okay, let's see. Where is that door? Here we go. Who's scary?
Child. No, I am. You've just lost me.
A master key. Surely the staff has one for the bedrooms.
No.
Why do you need
Five
it?
different ones. Hunter's is in the stable. Mine. Sorry, that was strange. It was as if. What were we talking about?
Where is your clarity, child? Was it the drink, or this blasted place that has devoured your mind? Or that Dean woman? Don't think I wasn't aware. I should have acted sooner there. She has jeopardized things too much already.
I'm sorry, Father. I don't...
I'm sorry, Seamus. I shouldn't have snapped. I'll find you later should you have another lucid moment.
Okay, weird.
Hello again, sir. You here for the meal?
Yes.
Certainly, sir. Let me show you to your seat.
Care to join us, sir? If you don't mind me speaking for you both.
That looks like grilled cheese and tomato soup, and that sounds really good.
No, it's all right. Maybe he knows something about Miss Hisham's friend.
Please.
Let's join them.
Declan Ward, thank you for letting me join.
Yeah, okay. Now, Miss Hisham, who is your friend?
Miss Dean. Evelyn Dean. Have you met her?
Is this a joke? Did Miss Dean put you up to this?
I don't.
Mr. O'Mara, please.
Sorry. Yes, I know, Miss Dean. We have history. I thought maybe she sent you down here to make fun
Grilled
of my
cheese and tomato
expense.
soup bingo square
It would
win.
be the sort of
Honestly,
thing she
that
would
does
find
need to be on there,
amusing.
doesn't it?
What about her, Miss Hisham?
Thank you. I was meant to meet her yesterday. Or the day before. It's cloudy, but I haven't seen her. And I asked the staff, and after blank stares, I was told she had left.
She left? That doesn't seem correct. Why would she go? She lives for this stuff.
A family matter, maybe.
Do you know her, sir?
As much as I know any of you three, I'm afraid. We talked at the afternoon tea on Tuesday, which turned into afternoon drinks, which turned into my needing a slow start on Wednesday.
Tuesday, you say?
You, Mr. Ward. Do you know her?
Admit to knowing her father.
I have had dealings with her father.
With Rupert? You must be a shady devil then, Mr. Ward.
What?
I'm only making fun. Mr. Dean is a hard-fisted businessman. Certainly, I doubt you know him from church.
You are correct there, Mr. O'Mara. I don't know much about his daughter. Does the apple fall far from the tree?
Oh. Yes and no, I suppose. She certainly has his drive and forceful personality, and disdain for the man upstairs. But she is less interested in material things than he.
It is very easy to not care about material things when you have so much of them to hand.
I'm sorry I cannot help you, Miss Hisham, but I'll keep an eye out.
Very well. I hope she is okay. I overheard that the telegraph machine is recovered. I'll send something to her home so she can contact me on her return. Please excuse me.
Of course. I'll take this opportunity to make my leave as well.
Me too. This whole meal has left me painfully upset.
Okay. Oh, I should definitely do a little quick save. What do we have in here? Locker key, boot prints. Discussable with... Is that Blake? Verified false connection. Oh, I see. Inconclusive connection. Oh, he was saying that there should be a way that I can make it to the bathhouse from the other side? Perhaps? Oh, what is that? I really don't want to talk to him. Really, really don't want to. Oh, I'm gonna have to go around the back, it looks like. I went the wrong way. Drawing room. Southeast corridor. Library, gardens. Anybody out here right now? It's raining. Abandoned residence. Firmly locked. Huh. Ooh.
Not saying I disapprove or anything, but what does a fella like you knowing so much about Irish mythology?
I have, well, had a friend. She was a priestess of your goddess, Reed. I learned a great deal from her.
Ah, so that's why you're here.
Yes. I've come to scatter her ashes in her homeland. It was her last request.
Aye, you can travel all you like, but the heart never leaves home. Not really. Where will you put her?
Not sure what to do with her. Not yet.
Well, if it's breed she looked at, you could do worse than take her to Ford. Up by Dundalk and Loud. That's where they say she was born. She got it well up there. Great view of the bay and the moors up that way. Not a bad place to spend eternity.
That sounds nice. Thank you, Mr. O'Finn.
Huh. Have I talked to you yet? Doesn't look like it. Curious tattoo. I want to talk to you first, just really quick. Because it gave me a little notification about the washerwoman. Last night, as I arrived, I saw a woman washing clothes in the fountain. Ugh, I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry? I have no idea how to pronounce that, but I know it's not B9, so we're just not going to say it. Spells trouble, of the life-ending type. She's important, you see. An omen, one that means death and grief, have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend, possibly more than one, certainly no less. Shadowy figure. The old gods. Get an education in your heritage, lad. They walked this land a long time ago before disappearing into the other world. Fragments still exist, like the way you say it, large ghostly forms.
No, I should go.
Only do something if you want.
I would love to hear someone who knows Irish pronunciation really well play this game and like read all of these things. It'd be very informative for me. Shadowy figure. I've heard of a great many things, and many cultures claim to have had giants walk their lands in past times, but no, I've never seen or heard of it, at least nothing that makes me believe. But other things, that is possible. Perhaps not a ghost, but an angelic visitation or other godly figure, maybe. This land's old gods, the Tuatha De Danann, would have been described as larger than man, for example, and the mythology here references many giants in that vein. So we need to go to the library, probably. Instead of a keening or singing to forewarn of death, this other creature washes the clothes of the doomed soul. I think she is called the Binyai, or washerwoman. I suspect there are entries on her in the library.
I've taken enough.
Always the hard part, only knowing stuff from... Yeah, exactly.
Not at all, Mr. Ward. But I won't keep you.
You know what's so funny about this is I was about to say...
A spirit.
I was about to say, I don't think we're going to see anybody in the hedge maze right now, but we'll just take a look. And what do you know?
Is that Miss Dean? She doesn't seem to be moving. I don't think she means to hurt me. I need a closer look.
Please, Lord, don't let this be Evelyn.
Can you tell me your name?
Nothing, of course. There must be some means I can use to communicate with her. Do you think somebody burned her? Like, oh, wow. Okay. Got to find somebody to help me. Who... Discussable with... Who is that? Okay, so I have two people that could... Is that the... Hunter? Mr. Hunter? It makes me a little more concerned about the portraits. True. See if I can find somebody. Okay, she's not in there. How do I find... where everybody is? So she's in the dining room right now. And... courtyards... walled garden, hedge maze. Okay, I guess we're going to the dining room. We can go to the library first and check out a couple of books, and then we can go towards the dining room, maybe, perhaps. Oh, medical codes. We need that for something. Mrs. Darcy's medical code. Oh. Trigger warning. Seems that the condition being listed as a bad cold is a euphemism. Yikes. Look up people of Danu, the old gods of Ireland. sort of Earth Mother type entity representing the land itself. A race of beings, each twice the height of a man, with unnatural abilities. Like the gods of many classical mythologies, each one had areas of expertise, though there was much overlapping and infighting as a result. They lived across Ireland for countless centuries and battled with various otherworldly foes. There's a book here with some of them listed in it. It might be worth a look. Cool. That's really interesting. I love learning about different mythologies and their gods and goddesses. That's always fascinated me so much. Breeden Morgan, yes. Okay, I'm not going to read all of this. Hopefully, if there's anything interesting in there, he will take note of it. Blake history. I also know her better as Bridget as well. Walter. Nothing here about Walter yet. Oops. Oh, I have a hypothesis that I can do. Already done that. I guess I can't do it yet. We'll come back to it. Irish history. World history. Oh, there's people over there. I do want to look up white heather. Heather is found in abundance across Scotland, especially in the drier heathlands. Heathlands. There are several types, though most common and therefore most iconic is common heather, also known as ling. Ling is a typically a pink-purple color, but a much rarer variety of ling with white flowers is also to be observed growing in the region. White heather is associated with battles and conflict, but is thought to bring good luck to anyone who carries it. One common usage of white ling with this superstition in mind is its inclusion in bridal bouquets. Cool. Medicine. I don't think there's anything I need to look up. How can I eavesdrop on them? Here we go.
This would have been easier in London. Or if I'd wanted to be very proper about it. Home. I do think my parents would have rather had it that way, certainly.
Are you sure this is the right solution, though? Shouldn't you wait to see how things play out?
Well, that's not for another half year. And some of those young men are positively frightened of me. Here, I might find somebody who understands.
I understand.
And I don't think there's time to wait. You'll keep me right, won't you?
Don't I always? Besides, I'm telling you, you needn't worry so terribly. I'm sure things will be back to rights soon enough, one way or another. And I am usually right about these things. You know that.
I shan't tell you that. It might be true, but I shan't say it.
Marriage plans. Look up dreams. Look up lucid dreaming. Have y'all ever been able to lucid dream? I don't think I've ever succeeded in that. Archaeology. You lucid dream almost every night? That's wild. Anything I want to look up geography-wise? Not really. Irish mythology, Irish folklore. Okay, let's go back to the dining room. I can kind of feel my voice giving out a little bit.
Sorry, sir. Would you mind waiting until we...
Oh, I can't. Apparently a way to do it is to find some way to tell you're in a dream or not as step 1. There were more steps, but I forgot. Not lucid dreams exactly, but when I was around 4, my dad taught me how to be aware I was dreaming and control the story, so I don't have nightmares. Aw. My problem, though, is, like, I forgot to do that, and I can actually kind of read in dreams. Dreams are so interesting. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll figure out where Mantovani is. I low-key forgot why we were looking for her for a second, and then I remembered that we've got a ghost. We've got a ghost. So where'd she go? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't have... Do I not have a second floor map? Well, that stinks. Who knows? Joanna. Let's find out if she's in her room. She's not. Or at least I can't hear her. Now maybe I know where she is. She'll be in the drawing room at 3. So that's helpful. Letter in Italian. The ink has circular stains that I recognize as teardrops. Huh. Family letter. Boot. Medium-sized boot. Lockbox. Oh. Okay, not quite. Oh, didn't somebody say that I could, change the way that this works? Gameplay. Sigil drawing spell. Dot to dot. Back. Resume. Let's try that. I like that better. This is gonna be tough though. I need to like actually see pill bottles. Shawl. Oh, Oh, is this the shawl I saw being washed when I arrived here? Does that mean Miss Mantovani? Newspaper. This was the, yeah, the vandalized flyer. Tarot deck. A spare one. A comb. Some photos. Oh. Blood-stained handkerchiefs. Uh-oh. That's not good. I need to find her. Did you just see me come out of that room? Hope not. Oh. It's like a schedule of things in the... Is this the drawing room? Is there anyone in here right now? No. This is a cool room. I like it. Is there an hourglass in here? Oh, well-worn Bible. There was a note about this. Leviticus 20:27. On the inside cover in looping cursive are the initials CJ. Mrs. Caitlin Joyce. Of course it was her that vandalized the flyer. Ooh, okay. Got a record. Let's see if I can find an hourglass so that I can speed it up a little bit. Thank you. Because I want to talk to her about communicating with Miss Dean.
This is more of a turnout than I was expecting. To those of you I haven't met, I'm Fia Callahan, and I'm here to talk to you all about the other crowd.
Stay and listen.
Thank you all for coming. I hear a lot of you have come from far afield. So it seems only right that you should get to know this place, our home, a little better. We share this land with the other crowd, the Aishi, or people of the Mound. The good people, the weak folk, the fair folk. Some of you will know them by the F word, but we won't be saying that here.
That's consistent with The Haunting of Castle Malloy. That's something that Donald Delaney says.
And what are they?
The good neighbors.
Sure. I can't tell you what nobody knows. The church would tie themselves in knots, trying to bend the truths of the world to fit their narrative. They want you to believe, first of all, that the other crowd don't exist. Then, secondly, once you know they are real, the church wants you to think of them as angels. Ones that never took a side in the battle of heaven. Cast down to earth and not hell, for they're sitting on the fence. Now, I've never heard anything of this ilk from any reliable source. Only holy salesmen. Other people confuse them for types of ghosts.
Ooh.
And given how similar the Banshee and
Banshee
are to ghosts, I can forgive that.
Banshee!
But they are more than that. Some would say they are the land incarnate. Really, it's best to think of them as forces of nature. They are no more good or evil than a storm. But you'd also want to stay out of the path of a bad storm. All that said, it's easier to avoid a storm. There are signs and you get warning. Not so with the other folk. Best you can do is be polite and leave your offerings. And to avoid them altogether, best not to meddle in anything that might
It's
catch
good to
their
know.
eye.
I'm always looking for some good book recs.
That's the main reason we don't call them by their name. Or, you know, do strange magic on their doorstep.
Okay.
And these fairy...
Please, sir, don't call them that. I've given you many's an alternative that won't draw their eye to this place, which you don't want. Trust me there.
My apologies, madam. These other folk, they differ from the winged fairies of children's stories, right?
If you hate it, I did read it in middle school, high school, so my brain wasn't developed. That's fair.
As much as you and I differ from a wild animal. Yes. All of Europe, probably further, has their own form of the good folk. Primordial forces of nature, all. As unknowable to us as a storm or wave. As I said, Catholic monks came and tainted history. Tried to write them out of existence, and when that failed, they tried to write the fear out of them.
Write the fear out of them. What does this mean?
Writing them as friendly winged sprites. Friendly to children and all that. Stories are powerful ways to change a land and its power. It's why the church always folded in the rituals and beliefs of a place they came to. Like in our case, how Ostara became Easter, Yule became
100%.
Christmas, and Samhain became All Souls Day, when the blessing of the graves gets done. Ah, look, I've lost my train of thought with all your questions. Where was I? What else? Oh, yes, speaking of Samhain, masks.
No reference to St. Bridget? Okay.
You all have costumes for the ball this evening, yes?
Ah, it is all good fancy. My outfit will amaze.
Well, yes. But also, no. Samhain is when the dead walk among us. You know this. Sure you're here for that, right?
Is that why I saw Miss Dean in the hedge maze floating above the fire pit?
Well, when they leave, they don't always leave empty-handed. Some want to drag the living with them, jealous as they are. That's why we dress up as ghoulish figures, so they can't tell the difference between us and them and will leave us be. I can see some of your faces. Superstitious old bat, you're thinking. Maybe. It's certainly been said before. But just this 1 year, when you're pushing the barriers to their limits, you might do well to keep a superstition or two in your back pocket. Right. No more questions. I'm tired of trying to talk sense into you lot. Listen or don't. It's no skin off my nose.
All right. Where are you? I need to talk. Hey, sister.
Signor Ward. We meet again.
I've been chasing you down all day, actually. There's something going on that you should know. I have felt a presence, but no, I have not seen her. Tell me, is this her? I think yes. Signor Dupre left this with me the other day. He is seeking a spirit, perhaps the one you have found. At first I thought this was Signora Dean, but he assures me she is not. When I arrived here, I saw a woman washing what appeared to be your shawl in the fountain out front. Oh, are you sure? Mine is dry, in my room. I think it was an omen. Ah, a spectre of death, perhaps. She knows, then, that my end is near. Oh, do not look at me this way. It is of my own doing. I pushed myself too hard all these years. This is my last seance, my last anything. I have made peace with that. Whoa. That's crazy. Do you think there are ghosts around this place? You don't have a sense for them, then? There are more ghosts here than there are guests. Even in my sleep, I hear them. There is a reason that this is the place we gather. So many years of tragedy and misery to trap so many souls. The Blakes have not always been good people, I think. But this generation, they are different, see?
That's all.
Of course. Take her.
Okay, let's see.
I should close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can form a hypothesis, I will learn something useful for my investigation.
I thought I tried that. One additional action in the mind map. This is the mind map, yes? We've already done that. You're all on mute with me on the train. Perfect. I'm just clicking on all the things that I've come to this conclusion. I'm confused. Hi, strangers. I don't think I've met you yet, so I'm gonna do that just while I'm here, before I lose you again.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
We have not. I'm Declan Ward. I arrived just yesterday, from Dublin.
Fia Callahan. No need for the formalities. I arrived at the hotel just a few days ago, but I've lived in the area all my life.
Ah, a local. A good person for a stranger to become acquainted to.
Oh, I'm not just local. I'm the local Bandri, Declan. A
Bandri.
wise woman. I've come to minimize the damage of this damnable seance.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Take care now,
I mostly just wanted to become acquainted with ya. We've talked, haven't we? I think so. Okay, let's find our way back to our little ghosty. Who are you? Have we talked? Averted gaze. Just want to meet you and then we'll be on our way.
Ward, miss. Who might you be?
Saoirse Murphy? Just the cook, sir. I don't think there's anything I can help the likes of you with. I don't know magic or have powers like you folks. Maybe things would be different if... sorry, sir. I lost the run of myself.
I'll leave you be.
Okay. Southeast corridor. Northeast corridor. My stomach's growling. Am I dropping any frames? OBS is giving me some warnings. Gardens. Hopefully there's nothing wrong. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, it's dark. Spooky dark. Spooky dark time. Also, the bar is about to open, which is a place we have not been yet. Hey, girl.
Can you?
I thought that I'd be able to do something. Oh, you're gonna follow me around? I thought that I'd be able to talk to you now that I know something, but I guess not. See you later. I was mistaken. This is not where I meant to go. Great. Now I'm lost. That is the nature of a hedge maze, huh? Oh.
What's this now? What Egypt carved this rubbish? He'll have to work hard to make a more wrong-looking rock. Some posh folly, this.
I will leave you be. Maybe I should check the map. I thought that was a hand for a second. Here we go. Thank goodness for maps. It's dark and spooky out here. Didn't we read a note at one point saying that something was happening in room 7? I should probably look at that too. Writing in Arabic. Yesterday's newspaper. Maps. Mapping the grounds and marking rooms off. Manor maps, nice. The Quran. Ooh, shoes. Medium shoes. Now that you have gathered some key facts, it's time to start cross-examining to figure out who the culprit is. Press 1 to start investigating. This may be our last big discovery before I end it. You should now investigate the mystery titled The Culprit. Okay. Whoa. Okay, culprit facts are on the left, character facts are on the right. Use these to eliminate any characters who don't match what you know about the culprit. You can eliminate characters throughout the investigation. Eliminations are not permanent. They are able to write. They wear medium shoes. Okay. Oh, I can, okay, I see it. I can eliminate like this. He cannot write. Eliminate. You have a hunch this person isn't the culprit. Medium shoes. Medium shoes. Medium shoes. There was some that I looked at somebody's shoes that were not medium. I thought. Maybe I didn't. Okay, we will come back to this. Oh. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So 2 is unassigned. Did you hear my stomach growl just then? 7 is unassigned. 15 is unassigned. 21. Okay. So we should look at 2 and 7. I feel like we've seen 15 and 21. Oh, we've been in rooms 2 and 7. We haven't been in these two. I see. 15 and 21. Oh, and it tells you how much of the evidence has been found. That's nice. Okay. Let's see here. This is room 12. Rooms 13 to 16. We need to look at room 15. Strange marks on the wall. Hello? The door to room 15 appears to be missing. What? Following leads will help you progress and solve mysteries. Reviewing the mystery map can help you remember what you have and haven't already investigated. Missing doorway is discussable with these people. Okay, weird. Let's find the other unoccupied room really quick and then maybe we can... It's so dark. I wish people would turn on a light. It is room 21, isn't it? Yeah. been in here, I thought. This is with the cracked room. I've been in here. I just don't have anything interesting of note, I guess. This place is a maze. Keep getting lost. I need to ask people about the missing room, or the missing door, rather. Ballroom.
Good day.
Hello, sir. Anything I can do for you?
Oh, I can form a hypothesis. Oh, about the... Oh, wow. And bad blood. Wow. Okay, we can do major things here. Caitlin Joyce's goal is just suffer. Is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the seance, do you think? Whoa.
Mrs. Joyce intends to stone Miss Mantovani to death. I should find and confront her about this.
I found her.
Good day.
That's crazy.
Hello, sir.
Your goal is to stone Miss Mantovani to death before she's able to conduct the seance.
Lord, oh, my sweet Lord, what is wrong with me? Every moment the witch lives, I sin. Even Abraham could kill his son for God, sir.
He didn't, though.
Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
Could you forgive yourself if it were easy? Is this truly what God intends? Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind. And I keep seeing her face. Except there's wet red down her skull. And the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron. So thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted and she's crying and I just...
None of it happened. None of it has to.
But what if...
Doesn't it?
What if she did that to Miss Dean?
We are godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good.
True.
And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
True.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again. God is steadfast enough for questions, Mrs. Joyce.
True.
And he's good enough to love you when you seek answers. I have faith.
Oh, sir, oh, you're right, aren't you? I can't do it. I almost... Oh, could I? Oh, sweet Lord, forgive me. Maybe he sent me an angel? To show me these people aren't savages. Please, take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth, a brat vrida for your protection. I pray the Lord keep you safe.
Then you're not?
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how yet, but something will come up. I have faith that it will.
Good. I know this is a lot. I'll be back to check on you, Mrs. Joyce.
Okay.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Is there something I can... I mean, let's talk to her about the missing doorway. That's why we came over here. You've brought back a terrible, sad story for me. how the master can leave a portrait out of that man after what he did to those two. I won't go near the East Tower less than I have to. Even thinking about it gives me the chills. Please, can we speak of something else?
I'll be off.
God bless.
Do you know anything?
Sir?
Would that be a kind of magic you folks can do? There's an old rumor of a Percival Blake walling some of this place up. I wonder if he was a magic user too.
I'll leave you.
Oh.
That's an interesting idea. Olivia Darcy hypothesis. Is that something that I can do? Current focus, act, atone. Help find a way for Mrs. Joyce to repent for her actions. Okay. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I get like kind of on a roll and like I really understand what's going on, and then other times I'm like, I have just absolutely no clue what I should be doing right now. Which way is the bar? Because that's about to open. Library bar is this way. We could try to enter the private room. I should quick save. Neon Evil. Sudoku difficulty. A locked oak door. I don't think it sees much use. From my memory of the outside, I suspect this leads to the Blake private residence. Okay. Let's have a wait for the 10 minutes. Then we'll go to the bar, see what that's all about, and that may be the last thing that we do today. So that I can give my voice a rest. Wow, okay. Game of chess. Dartboard. Carmilla. Newspaper. Mr. Doyle.
Hello again.
Missing doorway. Do you know anything about it? Room 15 shouldn't be closed off, though. I guess I'll go talk to the manager, Mr. Hunter? I don't know. First time dealing with a wandering door.
I'll leave you.
Yeah. Can I interest you in a drink?
Oh,
yes.
Sure.
Thank you. A whiskey. Neat.
Here.
Oh, I must have needed this. My hands are shaking. What on earth have I been seeing? Is this place haunted? Are ghosts real? Deuteronomy 18:10-12 says not to consult the dead. So it must be possible. But it is the actions of the living I find have unsettled me more. Mrs. Erickson and her ritual. Miss Dean and her magic.
This is a good little recap.
The nature of her disappearance. The entirety of this seance and the glee with which many here would laugh in the face of God's law. What drives people to such desperate acts? What else does this house have in store for me? Whatever it is,
I had best not keep it waiting. Thank you.
No hassle.
Staff only. Newspaper. What are you up to?
You again.
There's something going on outside. I think people are starting to mow. Good thing we're almost done.
I'll be off, miss.
Don't let me keep.
Not in the mood for a game right now, he says. Is there really nothing of interest in here? All the pool cues are accounted for. I thought that this would be a more interesting discovery, but it seems not. Let's hang out by the fire while we say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, thanks so much for being here. If you'd like to catch me live sometime, you can find me on Twitch. There's a link in the video description that you can click on to follow me over here and get notifications about when I go live, or you can continue watching the VODs here on YouTube by subscribing to this channel. And either way, no matter what you decide, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.